In the fourth week of Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking and racketeering trial, one rowdy supporter of the superstar was removed from the courtroom, and the judge threatened to do the same with the famous defendant. As Combs sat alongside his defense team June 3rd, a supporter was removed by law enforcement after a shocking disruption in the main courtroom. According to NBC News reporters at the trial, the woman, who had previously viewed the proceedings from the overflow room, shouted out, "Everyone is laughing at Diddy. It's not right what they're doing to him." She then appeared to yell at Combs, "People are trying to do you wrong." Days later, on June 5th, presiding judge Aaron Subramanian threatened to remove the rap mogul himself for making faces at the jury. The judge told Combs' legal team, per NBC News, "I was very clear. There should be no facial expressions to the jury. I could not have been clearer. There was a line of questioning where your client was nodding vigorously and looking at the jury." He continued, "That is unacceptable. There should be no efforts to have any interactions with this jury. If it happens again, I will give an instruction to the jury, or it could result in the exclusion of your client from the courtroom." Combs' attorney Mark Agnifilo assured the judge that this was, quote, "not going to happen again." Subramanian reiterated, "This cannot happen again." The judge's admonishments came as Brianna Bongolan, a close friend of Combs' ex Cassie Ventura, returned to the witness stand for more cross-examination. The fashion designer further testified about allegedly being dangled over the 17th floor balcony of Ventura's Los Angeles apartment by the Bad Boy Records founder in 2016. The defense tried to debunk her claims, with defense attorney Nicole Westmoreland claiming that Combs was in New York City on the days he was accused of the incident. However, Bongolan reaffirmed her statements, telling the jurors that she had no doubt that Combs had held her up on the balcony. Also during Week 4's testimony was Eddie Garcia, a former security supervisor at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, who testified that Combs had allegedly presented hotel security with a brown paper bag of $100,000 in exchange for the surveillance footage of the Bad Boy Records founder attacking Ventura. Garcia, who was provided immunity protection by the prosecution for his testimony, said that he split the sum with two other employees after agreeing to sign an NDA with a $1 million penalty. Later, a woman identified as Victim 2 in the federal indictment and who testified under the pseudonym Jane in court, told jurors she and Combs began dating in early 2021 and stated that in May of that year, the rapper arranged for her to have sex with another man while he watched. Jane said she did not want to, but was financially dependent on Combs. "I felt obligated to perform these nights with him," she told the court. "When I was with Sean, I was really consumed by him." According to Jane, the encounters lasted between 24 and 30 hours with no sleep and could involve multiple men. Jane testified that despite asking Combs more than once for the male escorts to wear a condom during these nights, he allegedly refused. She told jurors, "He responded almost incensed, guilt-tripped me. It wasn't something he wanted. He wanted to move on from the subject. It wasn't going to happen, so stop asking. He said he didn't want to see a rubber while he was watching." She alleged that she would use ecstasy, caffeine, water, and protein shakes to stay awake during the hours and sometimes days-long sex sessions. Combs has pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, as well as transportation to engage in prostitution.